2024 has been a fantastic year for us and we give God glory. In January, Maryland witnessed the power of faith and care as over 10,000 people received spiritual, nutritional, and medical support for 2 powerful days. Ccrw Prayer Dome was transformed into a crusade outreach. Preparations started in earnest for our second mega crusade in March, when we had our first executive meeting, and our president, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, shared the revelations he had received for the next destination. We were charged during that meeting and got breakdown of expectations for the crusade. Following the move of God, our first meeting with the church leaders in Ibadan on the 16th of April. Reverend Samson Ajetumobi, the chairman of PFN, hosted us for that meeting with 200 fathers of faith in the land in attendance. Ibadan was divinely chosen by God. He showed our president, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo, 3 signs to confirm this leading through visions that felt like visitations. Our first ministers' meeting took place in June, and we had an attendance of almost 2,000 ministers. The vision was broken down and received by those in attendance. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo provided a detailed breakdown of the upcoming event, emphasizing its large-scale and multifaceted approach. He explained that the event is centered around both spiritual and physical healing as part of a comprehensive soul-winning mission. In August, our president decided to meet with young ministers in Ibadan, and we had more than 2,000 energetic men and women of God that attended. The purpose of the meeting was to encourage the young ministers to participate in key areas of the crusade and also be blessed by their service. One ministers' meeting was held in Ibadan in October. Pastors and evangelists were drawn from the local governments in Ibadan. We rented canopies outside to accommodate the ministers that came. Over 3,000 of them. Matthew Ashimolowo also addressed the lineup of the ministers for the event and provided details on the ministers' conference that will take place in parallel. The conference aimed to empower ministers and the church leaders, and all ministers have been advised to register for Ccrw Ministers Empowerment Conference. Reverend Steve Mensah came from Ghana to provide an in-depth analysis of the technical aspects of the crusade. This included the detailed floor plan for the stadium, illustrating how the space will be utilized for each day of the event. Between these meetings, preparations were going on in earnest. Go to the north to source for food items, and packaging was also in process. Took over 2 months to get done. We do not take spiritual preparations for granted. So intercessors began praying in July. An intercessory meeting of all prayer warriors took place on the 16th of October in Liberty Stadium. They read the entire Bible during the program, and a few of the leaders blew the shofar. It was a powerful meeting.
before I spoke a word.
Medical pre-screening took place at Adeoyo State Hospital from 21st to 26th of October. The plan was to screen and select 400 people, but by the end of the exercise and with the people coming from as far as Ilorin and Ekiti, 731 people were chosen for the surgeries, which would include eye surgeries, corrective surgeries, and removal of lumps and swellings. Volunteer training also took place on the 30th of October, and over 5,000 people came for the program. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo taught the importance of compassion and unity for every volunteer and admonished those in attendance to serve wholeheartedly. Mesa also graced the program and explained the layout for the crusade, distributions, and medical days to the volunteers. After this, we had a breakout session for all committees. Second volunteer training felt like a mini crusade. Some of our volunteers from the diaspora had arrived, and we had over 8,000 volunteers in attendance. Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo addressed the crowd on the daily activities and asked for their commitment through the 6 days. Mesa also flew in to address the volunteers on the importance of their cooperation and ensuring they are available for the daily setting up and dismantling of the 3 layouts. He also met with the setup committee and explained the importance of their role in the smooth flow and timeliness of the crusade. A prayer convocation on the 24th of November with the prayer warriors and some volunteers in attendance. Communion was shared with those who took part in the 40 days fasting program. Began with a praise night on the 25th of November at Liberty Stadium. At the end of the crusade, over 2,000 souls were won to Christ.
No shadow you won't like.
Our relief outreach, we distributed 150,000 packs each of rice, 150,000 packs of beans, 150,000 packs of gari, 15,000 bottles of oil, 10,000 packs each of sugar, 10,000 packs of salt, 130,000 clothing items. Drugs worth over 200 million were distributed during the 2 days of medical program. On the first day, 33,000 people were attended to and 27,000 people were attended to on the second day, and so much more.
There's no shadow you won't light up, mountain you won't climb up.